Hello everyone, this is Geoffrey Henderson. Thank you so much for coming to our YouTube channel, Innocent Love. Really appreciate you guys being here today. Today's topic that I'm going to be talking about, which is the idea for my baby love, Sherry. The topic is going to be called Don't Kill Yourself for Love. Okay, I want to talk about this topic because it is something very important. Okay, I personally believe that when you really love somebody, it is really special. It is really something that is a wonderful experience, especially if both people love each other. Not just one person, the other, but also the other person loving the person back, okay? I think this is something very beautiful if you have this in a relationship, and I think it's supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be about love in a relationship, okay? And if love is not on the priority of the relationship, then why are you in a relationship in the first place, okay? So it is all about love when it comes to the relationship, and then obviously after that is everything else that comes with it, you know, companionship, partnership, being a teammate, being a best friend, okay? All that is kind of like, it is all also just as important, but of course in the initiation is love. You know, you want to have a partner because you truly love the person, okay? But unfortunately, in today's days, there are circumstances that could happen where basically one person takes his life because of a breakup or because of whatever the reason may be, okay? And I personally believe, and so does Sherry, that it is not worth it to kill yourself for love. It is not worth it to kill yourself for anything, believe it or not. I know that sometimes there are situations where things get so bad that you just don't know how to handle this, and you just cannot cope with the reality of the situation, that you just have no other solution than to kill yourself, you know? And I know that sometimes, and I cannot personally relate with that particular subject, you know, when people say, you know what, you don't know the reason of why I feel like that, you know, you don't know what it feels like to deal with this on a daily basis, you know, and if you would know that, then you would kill yourself as well. I know that I cannot really emphasize, but however, one thing I do know is that no matter how bad it is not worth killing yourself. And the reason why I'm saying that is because from a biblical perspective, you know, this is something that God does not allow. You know, you could lose your salvation with that. What I'm saying by that is basically, if you are not saved, okay, let me put it very clearly, okay? If you are not saved, meaning that you're not a follower of Christ, you're not really truly born again, and you kill yourself, you will lose the opportunity to be saved, okay? Because you can only be saved on this side of the planet, okay? When you die, then there's no more changing. You're either saved or lost. There's no going back. You know, you cannot change the direction of your destiny, okay? This is why it is so important that now for those who are saved, I personally believe if you kill yourself, you will commit a horrible sin. However, because you are saved, you will still go to heaven. However, you will lose your inheritance. Okay, the Bible talks about the judgment of the righteous in the book of Revelation, and God will test everything with fire. And if like all your good deeds that you did, but only the good deeds after you're saved, okay? Because our salvation is not based on deeds. Our salvation is based on the sacrifice of Christ, and because of him we are saved. But however, after we're saved, we can now do things for God because we love him. And if you kill yourself, if you take your life away from yourself, this is considered something bad, and you will lose your reward for that, you know? So it is not worth dying. I'm saying it is not worth killing yourself for a partner, no matter how horrible it is. Okay, there are other solutions that you can do if you have a feeling of desperation because you lost your partner. There are other ways you can handle this, okay? I'm not talking about like taking drugs or getting drunk or getting distracted with other women or anything like that to cope with the pain, but you know, it is through prayer. You have to pray. Sometimes you have to go through the pain in order to heal. No personal pain or injury will go away in one day. It takes a while. But one thing I do promise is that when you go through this pain of losing somebody, no matter how painful it is, trust me, I know this, it will get easier every day. Believe it or not. It may be very hard at the beginning, but it's going to get easier and easier and easier. And you begin like, oh man, I got over this. I'm okay. So it's not worth killing yourself over this, okay? If you have this feeling of desperation where you have no other way of seeing the solution in your life, and you say to yourself, it is not worth living for this. I cannot take it anymore. I'm going to take my own life now. Please do not do this, okay? Pray to God, because God will give you the strength. He will give you the strength to overcome this pain, to endure this pain. He will give you the strength to go through this, okay? Do not take your life. It is not worth it. It is not worth to kill yourself for love, for any girlfriend, any boyfriend, any husband, any wife. If they leave you, even if they pay. Now you want to ask the question about, what about if my partner dies? How can I cope with that? It's the same thing. Okay, if you are killing yourself, you're cheating yourself out of life. You're cheating yourself out of God's divine plan that He has appointed upon you when to leave this planet. You know, God says that you're gonna leave this planet on this day, and you decide to leave the planet on a different day, much earlier. Okay, you are cheating God's plan of when He wanted to save you, you know, when He wanted to take you away from this planet. Okay, so please do not do this. It is not worth it. All right. So anyway, this is my message today that I wanted to talk about. I know it's a little shorter message, but a lot of things going on here. And we have a lot of projects coming up in the future. We're really excited about that. And we're going to be talking about these things very soon. Okay. So with that said, guys, I hope that you like what you heard. I hope that you really appreciate that. And I hope that you're going to be liking this video and subscribing to this video and sharing it, okay? Because this is very important to us, okay? So, peace out, everybody. We love you all.